Jesus Christ.
What?
I didn't expect you to do that.
Wow, you absorbed the Philippines, really?
Yeah, it was more of the reason because I didn't want to risk it if they get freed on an event.
Wow.
Yeah, Raz told me about it. I thought van, nah,
Damn it,
not
Rez.
gonna-
I give out information. I teach. It's what I do. You both yelled at me for teaching each other things during this.
But I was gonna take it when they were freed.
Well, now you can take it from him.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Fuck.
Damn, America must have
fine.
just got an influx of useless units, huh?
Who said something about useless?
Oh, you're just gonna cannon fodder. You're just gonna cannon fodder them. Oh, the lag. Oh, God. This is too many units to be moving in a gigantic stack. Oh, fucking vang.
That's mostly infantry what they got.
Yeah, so pretty much mostly useless. It lags my whole game to try to move this fucking mega stack. But I'm gonna move them towards South Africa. Basically, I decided I'm gonna take most, taking over 500 of the units that I have in South America here. It's not all, but it's most. Let me just reserve the other ones. And I'm gonna bring them back up over to take Liberia, hopefully. I don't know if he moved everything out or just what he had deployed, but he had something like 200 to 300 there, so that's quite a bit, and it could still be too much for this stack. That's why I figured I'd send these ones, because this area isn't too important to me, nor is it in a lot of harm's way, as opposed to anything up here by the heartland. I have this little force right here, which is going to be going for Iceland for me. Yes, indeed. I'd like to move them closer, but they'd just be so close to, like, all these ships that can see them. I can move them to Greenland and claim that's where I'm moving them. Speaking of which, I still need to actually go ahead and build some new production on Greenland. Like I said, I was going to build multiple sets, and I only built one set, so that's yeah. Oh God, is it time? Already? I think it's time. Oh dear. I don't think I'm nearly in position enough, but I am good enough that I can get somewhere during this time. I don't think he has anything up here. Let's just start moving north, just in case. And let's have you guys start moving up here.
Oh boy, who's doing what? Narfi.
Land,
You pause the game.
air, oh God. Naval, oh God.
Okay.
He's done it already.
Of course.
He's done it already. Yeah, we need to get into position. Right now.
Your 100 production is just too much.
We need to get into position. It's time. I'm gonna take Iceland and I'm gonna take Liberia. And then after that, we'll see. But that's all I really want from this. And to make him hopefully not go too crazy on Shibi. I'm just gonna assume someone needs fast, but if I'm wrong... Whew! Already losing military
fine.
approval rating.
What do you want for peace? How much do you want me to scale it down to?
That was quick.
No, I'll scale it down.
And not only that, I want you to get out of Colombia.
Oh! Oh! Haha!
Oh, is that why?
That's the main reason, yeah. But
He
your
still
military
didn't
production
deploy
was too
garrisons,
much.
did he?
Also,
Why,
I'm
what-
not really worried about that because I think you're gonna cripple yourself, but yeah.
I'll consider it, maybe.
Okay.
Oh boy, alright, so they are gonna keep fighting. Alright, this gives me time then. I need to get these troops. This is gonna take a moment. A lot of fighting is gonna happen, but that's okay. I need to get these troops going. Iceland isn't too important, but it's important to me as a naval base connecting me to Europe. Because I'm building up more production for Navy and other things up here. And when it is done, I hope to have my fleet basically dominating this part of the Atlantic, since I do actually have a fleet that is somewhat worthwhile, to be honest. I'm also going to start getting some more railroads going through here. I'm going to try to connect Greenland and actually make it kind of useful. I can see by military approval that Shibi's probably losing a lot. If we look at the kills and deaths here, America's definitely killing more than they're losing. I pretty much saw that coming. They're still losing things, which is important because I don't believe any of it's garrisons. Now, a lot of this could be Filipino infantry, but it's important to note they're definitely taking more than they're losing. I don't plan to cripple him, but I do plan to kick him out of this part of the Eastern Hemisphere and acquire some rubber along the way. That's kind of my plan right now. And he also has production here, which would be perfect so I can keep it defended. But my troops are still on the move. They have a little bit to go. This fucking suspense is killing me. We got 107 hexes to go from here to there. And from up here we have roughly 74. So we want to get moving in towards Iceland soon as well. Which I'm sure he has nothing at, which is why my force here is significantly smaller. He'll see this. He'll eventually see this. Yeah, Shibi's definitely losing, but this might make Narfi think twice. I'm not telling Shibi about it, though. I just want Shibi to focus on his battle. Let's start moving closer with our fleet near Iceland. Oh, my heart is pounding. I don't know why. I'm not making that big of a play. I'm attacking something that he's probably abandoned anyway. And then... like, this is not something to be nervous about. This is just not something to be nervous about. So I don't know why I am. Oh yeah, Japan's losing so much, man. So much. Oh god. They're getting kills, but they're losing a lot. What's the military goods on either side? 1.89 mil there. Under a mil here, so he's shooting. A lot of the fighting should be happening around China for sure. It's so weird not being able to see this, but this is truly the most 1v1v1, 1v1v1 that we've done so far, so... How close are we? We're getting there. We're getting real close. Let's move a little bit closer now. Ooh, heart pounding. I finished all the production and stuff that I was building. I still need to build more oil. That's important. I have more oil over here. Found 2 I could build up in Syria, but most of the rest of it's going to be in Egypt. There's some land amidst some sea oil here. I'll build all the land that's around here just so that I know and so that it's built. The rest is all naval or not something I can build quite right there. There's also a big patch right here. Let's also build this up, and I'll probably stop it right there for the time being. I have deconned some coal and other things as well, and the remnants of the indie facilities are up here. I'll get rid of those now. Let's move closer to Reykjavik. We are landing. The time is coming. Let's get our land units moving. Oh, I don't have the fullest bar anymore, but it's okay. Oh, he's losing stuff now too in terms of approval. It's actually evening out over there. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Well, we are here. It's time to make my move. Blam. Let's start the invasion. It is time.
Yes? So why you pause?
You declared war on me.
Yeah, I declared war on him. Oh, Shibi's offering me a mutual defense. That's funny.
Rez, I'll sign a mutual defense with you so you can move up through my territory if you need to.
I'm good for now. I'm aiming to get rid of his rubber and some of his presence in the Eastern Hemisphere. I'm taking Iceland and Liberia.
Blah! Hello, I am Rez from the future, and I am here to tell you how everything went wrong after this point. In short, I invaded Liberia and failed to capture a single hex. And by that, I don't mean I was chased out of Liberia. I successfully killed every one of Narfi's units in Liberia, but I did not take a single hex of land. After nearly an hour of investigating, we found out this is because the colonies, for whatever reason, were manually controlling their own diplomacy independently of the host country. While trying to investigate the root cause of this issue, we actually stumbled upon another issue and found that even with 100% war justification, for whatever reason, you will be sent to outraged in your world market opinion. This is a bug that we were able to replicate on pretty much everyone playing. We were trying to think of ways to get around this little hiccup, but there was pretty much no way to do it due to this extra little issue that we ran into. We officially found a point in the game where we just cannot declare war without losing access to the world market. Justification towards a country stopped having any noticeable effect on the amount of world market opinion and treaty integrity that you lose. As a result, after questioning whether or not we could complete a playthrough where declaring war is that broken, all three of us took a vote on whether or not we actually wanted to continue this playthrough or simply move on to the next one. Shibi voted to continue, I voted to not continue, and Narfi had an existential crisis trying to figure out how to fit in when each of his peers was voting for something different. After the two Americans in the room injected some individualism into his brain, he voted that he did not want to continue. This vote may have gone differently if we were actually remotely close to finishing the playthrough and only needed maybe 1 or 2 more wars to actually get a conclusive ending, but we are nowhere near an ending. And since nothing like this has ever happened before, we figured we would just lay this to rest and move on. On Thursday, we will be starting an Imperator Rome 4-player PvPvE. It's a free-for-all, which I will further explain in the first episode. In the meantime, we are discussing getting a 3v2 PvP of Supreme Ruler underway as we look at a prospective 5th player. So keep a lookout for an update on that eventually. Unfortunately, that is it for today, but thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.